Hello YouTube, and hello Reddit, and hello whoever the hell else is watching this video. Today we're twinking, because we're terrible people, right? Level 37, but we're in the High Wall of Lothric. How are we level 37 and meeting people at the High Wall? Well, the answer to that is simple. I am twinking Twinks. Now, these people here, obviously, have either gone out of their way to level their character up way too much, but let's be honest here. Where'd he get that armor? Where'd he get that shield? Where'd he get any of that shit? Somebody gave it to him, right? Or he's farmed it and he's come back here at low level to beat the dancer, and now he's dead. But his twink isn't done yet, but he's got to be twinking, because why on earth would you be at the high wall at level 37 with a weapon that I can match up with? That's essentially a +4. So he's got a +3-ish, or 4 or 5 Irithil straight sword, Black Knight armor, almost level 40, and he's at the high wall of Lothric. He's twinking, or he's doing a sequence break, or whatever. But he's stayed at low level, and look how quickly the invasions come. That quick. That quick. People bitch about Twinks, and here's the thing about Twinks. If you've never been hit with a +15 ultra sword, ultra great sword at the Undead Burg by a full-fledged maximum upgrade pyromancer, I don't want to hear your shit about Twinks. Twinks in Dark Souls 3 are nerfed all to hell. Having also said that, most of us aren't making grief fucking Twinks. We're not here to grief people when we make a Twink. We're usually just here to play and have fun with our little Twink guys. But for the most part, because of the way matchmaking works in Dark Souls, you're going to run into people who have phantoms. We all know that, and that's fine. If I have the pleasure of invading a solo host with my twink at the place where he's usually invading at, which is the woods, the Crucifixion Woods, so you can imagine about how often that happens. Fucking never. I typically will just play like a mini-boss. I have 7 Estus when I get to the host's world, so that's way more than the host is going to have at that point. Also, mine are +10, because I've played through the game already. I did it legitimately. I obviously had to, because I'm playing on fucking PS4. I can't just spawn myself some, what you calls it? What the fuck was that? The fuck kind of connection do I have to this guy? Holy crap. I am playing Dark Souls 1. Holy shit. This is Dark Souls 1. That totally knocked me off my game. What was I talking about? Anyway, I had to earn the Estus Flask and the Estus Flask shards. So, typically, if I'm in the woods and I'm invading, it means I've invaded a fellow level 30-something-ish character with a +2, 3-ish weapon. Or I'm in the cathedral, same thing. And what I'll do is I just won't heal. I won't use my Estus at all, because that's really the only thing that separates this character, who is not that great of a twink. He's not that awesome. He's just a cool character. He's the Moonlit Knight. Yeah. Anyway, when I invade a solo host, I'll just not heal. Just won't chug on him. I'll just play like a mini-boss, and if you beat me, no big deal. And I don't know a lot of people who play Twinks for the sake of just griefing people, or trying to feel like they're on a, like some sort of like power trip, or whatever the hell other stupid stuff gets passed around. Twinking is a Dark Souls age-old tradition. Are there shitty Twinks that try and ruin your time? Yes, there are, obviously. Are there shitty hosts that try and ruin your good time? Yes, obviously. This is not a one side or the other, invaders suck sort of thing. This is a thing about player base, basically. And which side the griefer falls under really Has nothing to do with anything. Now look, these are Twinkers, right? This dude is obviously Twinking. I'm about to die. But he's still co-oping. You see what I'm saying? What? How did that miss? It's all the same shit. It has nothing to do at all with one group of, invaders versus hosts. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with a particular type of player or a particular type of person. Not all invaders are absolutely shitty human beings who are out here trying to ruin your good time. That is not my goal. I'm out here having fun. There's a million ways to have fun in Dark Souls, and none of them are wrong. If you like ganking, then you like ganking. And you'll never hear me complain about people who want to gank. I'll be honest, they keep me in business. I get to make YouTube videos and hang out with people on Twitch and what have you. And I have all these cool conversations, poise battle, with people. And it's all about... I don't have the wolf ring. It's all about invasions and stuff. This is just fun to me. Welcome to Roll Catch Hell, by the way. GG. Yeah, it has nothing to do with griefing people, twinking. Do some people do it to grief people? Yes. Do some people start gank squads to grief people? Yes. But they're all the same people. They can also use their red eye orb and go grief people as invaders. It has nothing to do... There's not one side or the other. Invaders suck and they're ruining my game. Boo-hoo, wah. There's hosts that suck and ruin my game. But I just... You know what I mean? It's fine. It's just fucking... Those are the people who play Dark Souls. There are shitheads in the world. That sucks. It has nothing to do with whether or not they're invaders or not. You're taking a mechanic. You're applying... I've seen people on Reddit compare invaders to actual... burglars, in real life criminals who come into your house and steal your shit. How stupid is that? Ugh. Twinking is fine. Age-old Dark Souls tradition. When I got twinked in Demon Souls, sometimes the asshole twink would have the scraping spear. Sometimes they wouldn't. It's just, you know what I mean? This person, obviously twinking, or trying to make a twink. But how'd you get them ears? And oh shit. Oh, she got that dark edge already. Look at her. What is that? Oh shit. Homing soul arrow. I can fuck her up with this Moonlight Greatsword. Oh, fuck! That last one hit me. Didn't expect it to. They're confused now. Need to heal or hit her to get her off of me. Either one would work. This dude's using the scimitar. Hi, Estes. You out? A little bit of summoning lag there. The more the merrier. Bring it on. Anyway, the point I wanted to make, which I hope I did make. I hope everybody's clear. Twinking, not inherently bad, just like everything else in Dark Souls. Not inherently bad. Depends on what you do with it. Oh shit, there's more of them now? Look at this. They're just gankers at this point. Oh, Lord. Nope. Nope. Whoa! I did not hit for some reason. Not good. Not a good sign. Out of Estus. This might be one that I lose. I'll take a few jerks with me if I can. Oh! He got me. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. I'm talking, and I'm just doing this as a whatever. The point I wanted to make is that you don't have an issue with gankers. You don't have an issue with twinks. You have an issue with griefers. And a lot of people that make twink characters will tell you that they have to make twink characters because there's high-level phantoms, and that's true. It is very, very hard to beat a four-man group. When you're a low-level invader and they've got high-level people, it's hard. It's very hard. And it is just as hard. It is equally that hard for a good player who's playing through the game solo to beat a twinked out character. So see, I kind of want to heal on this guy, but I kind of don't. It's like he is too high level to be in this zone. So I know he's a little bit of a twink. He's got some twink tendencies. Yeah. It's both sides of the argument on that point are valid. It's hard for a good player to beat a twink. If two equally matched players, go in an invasion and the host has 30% more health and the invader has 5 more Estus, it's easy to see who's going to win that fight. The 30% health doesn't make up for it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, a level 30 invader who has the 2 Estus, he can't possibly beat a 3 password summoned phantom party. He can't. Well, he's invading. He should have expected it. Okay, well, you're playing Dark Souls. You embered up. You should have expected it. People are going to twink. The argument is, if the moment you go down that road, the whole argument's invalid, and we're not even going to discuss it. What we are going to say is you don't have an issue with twinks. You have an issue with griefers and invaders. You don't have an issue with gankers. You have an issue with griefers. When someone goes through the trouble of taking the time to try and make you have a bad time when you're doing something, when they're griefing you, you're not going to like it. And sometimes twinks will do that, and sometimes gank squads will do that, but it has nothing to do with what role that person plays at the time that it happens. All that has anything to do with is the type of person that you're dealing with. Now, griefers, that's your issue, not twinks. Griefers, that's your issue, not gankers. So thank you very much for having watched my little video and listening to my little rant on the conversation. Just wanted to bring up a point that I feel like a lot of people seem to take for granted, which is the fact that we're all the same. We all like the game. We want to have fun with it. When you meet someone who doesn't want you to have fun with a game, that's when you take offense and you get upset. That's it. What are you doing? You gotta hit me, bro. You gotta hit me with your sword. That's Dark Souls. Just like Gankers. Just like Twinks. It's all Dark Souls. Later, y'all.